Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Zip Zap Zop, and today I'm going to be showing you around the map Armageddon, which was forged by myself, AHRF, and a few other guys. It did some minor stuff, but nothing really that noteworthy. So yeah, you can take a good look around there. I built most of the aircraft, I built the entire aircraft carrier, and then did some of these rubble aesthetics around the streets. Potato built, the buildings and the interior of the buildings, and kind of both did the platform on the city that's built, and yeah. Anyways, let's jump into all the exciting stuff. So, as you can see here, this room has one entrance, no denying that. But that's not really a problem, because in the game type, the game type's very, very unique on this map. We designed it so that the zombies are really tough, and the humans, it takes a lot of bullets to take out a zombie. Like, it takes 5 DMR shots to take out a zombie, because headshots are disabled. And, you have to be, you can't just play it like regular infection. You have to kind of be more strategic about things, because if you run head on at the zombies, you're gonna die. So you have active camo as a human, and it's limited, of course. Unlimited would be stupid. And you kind of have to use it, or else you're gonna die. Kind of sneak around instead of charging head on. If you stay in a big group, you can make a line, kind of, and hold out for a while, but that will end up killing you. And, yeah, the game type's a lot of fun. It's really different, kind of like a DayZ. Originally, it kind of turned into something else, but whatever. And you can see me, I'm walking around all these kind of room areas back here. These rooms are pretty, big. Not the most detailed in the world, but they're detailed enough. You get their good sense of everything, and they're just kind of the right balance, I think. And the budget they consume is not horrible, so we can make a lot of them, and it can make the area feel really, really big and really expansive. And that's nice. So yeah, I'm hopping through. You can see there's various guns lying around in these rooms. There's also a sniper rifle on top of that tunnel kind of overlook thing. It's supposed to be a tunnel entrance, but I like to call it the overlook because it gives you a good view of that whole street. Then I kind of walked around here to the neighboring side of that, the next street right here, which goes down that way. And right here we have some stores. We have a mongoose parked here, actually. You can't, you can drive it, but you can't really do anything useful with it besides run away. In the event your buddies back here get overrun, they're distracted and don't see you kind of slipping away in the mongoose. Back here's a little convenience store. You have an assault rifle, a health pack, a kind of blown out door, and a machine gun turret. The problem is that pillar to the right there kind of blocks your view, and there's a lot of line of sight blockers, and its sphere, or circle of kind of defense, it's kind of small, and if the infected slip around that incline right there, you're kind of done. Unless you get lucky or have a lot of guys willing to defend you or take the hits for you. And you can see it just switched to night. It kind of went from day to evening to night. It does like one every 3 minutes. Potato set those up, and I think that's pretty cool. I like that. And now right here's the Warthog. The Warthog is a lot of fun on this map. I kind of focused on that in the action parts of the trailer. I'm just kind of driving around everywhere, and it's a lot of fun. So here's another room with some destruction. And yeah, destruction was kind of a thing on this map. It wasn't originally. It was like perfectly clean, but the streets were wide open, and you could play it like regular infection because there was so much margin for reaction time. So we changed that up with all that rubble, and it plays a lot better now. The margin for reaction time's kind of decreased. You have to be on your feet. You have to be ready for something to go wrong. And then this room I actually really like. This is the convenience store. You can see you got a counter. We got like a shelf displaying stuff out to the street, Got your covenant barriers, only $2.99, yeah. And then we have another room that leads back out here and onto this balcony thing. It's kind of not really a balcony. I don't even know what to call it, but it's an overlook of the ocean and the aircraft carrier crash and a whole bunch of other stuff. And that looks really cool. I like that a lot. And then that wraps around up to the street here, which eventually leads in this building I'm in right now, which is a good spot to hold out the start. It becomes more dangerous later on because you can't withhold large amounts of zombies. You can hold your own without hiding for a little bit on here. Once the amount kind of passes half the humans as zombies, you're going to get overrun, probably. But it's a lot of fun. You probably saw it in the trailer. This little platform here on the scaffolds on the side, you can kind of shoot off of, shoot down at, but the zombies can jump up at you alternatively or flank you, and that's always entertaining. And then this right here is actually the kind of originally we had plans to make kind of like a defense thing where like people would set up a line in this area and try to hold them back from the carrier and be forced back periodically, but that obviously didn't work out. But it's still a strategy you can pull off in the game type. Everyone gets organized and gets their guns and rushes to this kind of that area right there and tries to hold back the infected, which spawned at the aircraft carrier. And that's a lot of fun. A little different, but I like the game type because it gives you choices like that. It's not very limiting on your freedoms. You have a lot more to do, and all the strategies are kind of fun. So that's why I really like this map. And yeah, here's the carrier. You can see on the other side there's this whole setup. I built all of this, and yeah, unfortunately there's a bit of disc going if you look back at the city because of the sheer item count, because we obviously used a wall mod on this. That'd be impossible without one. There's like 200 extra walls or something. And yeah, this whole area kind of leads back into here. I'm saying kind of a lot in this commentary. I don't know why. I just am, because I'm cool. But yeah, that leads back there, and then there's an entrance right here, which leads up into this part of the carrier, makes it not unbalanced. You just can't sit at the back and point your guns in that way, because even though, you know, small rooms like this are okay for this game type because the zombies are so tough, bigger areas are still kind of off limits. They're still not good. I said kind of again. Okay, well, oh, I just lost my train of thought. Crap. We're here. Okay, so yeah, this carrier area is a lot of fun to hold out on. If you can get your humans organized, maybe use the Warthog to kind of push out through the infected. You can hold out on the carrier. That's pretty badass. To hold out on the aircraft carrier. There's a sniper rifle right here with 2 spare mags, so it's pretty useful. And there's the last chunk over there, but that's unfortunately, you can't go in there. You originally could, but the budget kind of limited that. You get a little frame rate coming up to the city, unfortunately. But, I mean, that's the price you pay. And then around on this side, you can actually climb up onto this right here, which is pretty intense. We usually had like a crashed plane on the side there, but again, resources are limited and Halo Reach is forged, so we weren't able to keep that there. Me and Potato. But this is still a cool place to hold out because you can hold off a couple zombies by yourself, but the problem is they can come from that side right there by hopping up on the rubble, or from the bottom where you came up, obviously, or from the right side by running along that structure, and it may feel open, but they can come from like every single freaking direction, so it's pretty dangerous. But it feels awesome to hold out there, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a badass standing on kind of a ruined aircraft carrier, so that's the good news. And yeah, that's basically it on this map. I've explained everything fairly well. I think that's all I have to say. I thank you guys for watching. I am the Zip Zap Zop. I hope you liked this map. If you did like it, show me some feedback, helps me keep going. And also a quick note before I leave, I'm going to be pretty busy for the next month or so. I'm going to have a lot of stuff going on, so uploads are going to be a little more sporadic, but I'm still going to try, so there'll probably be at least one every week. So just warning you guys. See you later.